All right, all right, all right. We're back here at Song of the Day, coming to you from the Rock Cave. As usual, I'm your host, Mark Pierce. How you doing today? What's today? Well, it's, you know what? OCTANE Friday. Oh man, who doesn't love a little OCTANE Friday, right? There's always something good going on. Hope you're all doing well. Like I said, are we dropping some F-bombs today? Not really, but looks that way. What do we got going on today? Well, it's not an exact date. It's just what we came to today. But recently, this album celebrated its 30th anniversary. So, August 21st, we're going back. August 21st, 1990. The band Jane's Addiction releases its second and last album before their breakup. Ritual de lo habitual. Who remembers when that came out? I know I do. It's 2 times platinum. Real big record for them. I, however, was not a fan when they first came out. I didn't see what that was all about. 1990, what was I doing in 1990? What was I listening to in 90? The Doors. I was listening to the Doors in 90. Yeah, that's what's going on then. So anyway, if you remember, Jane's Addiction formed in 1985, LA band, right? They signed to Warner Brothers, got a big advance. They said they wanted to release their first record on an independent label. And so they recorded that first record, like a very first one, live. I think it was at the Roxy. It cost them like $4,000 to make. And then they put out Nothing Shocking after that. So that wasn't really their first debut record, like for a big label. So in '87, they right before they record that, they are touring, and they were with Love and Rockets in '87. Remember that band, Love and Rockets? So Alive, remember that song? And then right around the end of '87, they were touring. They did a show with Peter Murphy. Remember Peter Murphy? He had that song Cut You Up. That's a great song. Anyway, fast forward, they're coming off that awesome album, which maybe we'll do that another time. Nothing Shocking. Another album cover designed by Perry Farrell. This one was based on the song 3 Days, right? He had of course there was nudity there, men and women naked in his design. So they had to have 2 covers for this record. They had to have that one. Maybe I'll post pictures of those above. They got that one, and then they had to do their censored one for other outlets to carry it. So that one, interestingly, was just white package with black letters, and it just had the name of the band and the album. And on the front, it had a quote from the First Amendment. And then on the back, it had this quote: Hitler's syphilis-ridden dreams almost came true. How could it happen? By taking control of the media. An entire country was led by a lunatic. We must protect our First Amendment before sick dreams become law. Nobody made fun of Hitler? ? Exclamation point. That's what it said on the back. Anyway. So, the record itself, interestingly, is divided into 2 parts. The first 5 songs are really hard rock songs, and then songs 6 through 9 are in memory of Perry Farrell's deceased girlfriend, Ziola Blue, who died of a heroin overdose in 1987 at the age of 19. So side B is 10 minutes longer than side A. So in order to keep it true to itself, its theme, the cassette on side A, when you played it, had 10 minutes of just dead airspace. So if you had one of those cassette players that would roll over and play the other side automatically, which was a really big deal, you had to wait 10 minutes for that to happen. Anyway, so what do we remember about the whole band thing too? Well, obviously, Dave Navarro, he joined Red Hot Chili Peppers in '93 after the band broke up. He was there till '98. And then he and Flea, in between there, formed Porno for Pyros. Do you remember? After that was that song Pets, right? We'd Make Great Pets. We got a little Dave Navarro right over here. Right there. And then Flea, of course, did a bunch of different stuff. Flea was playing bass on Alanis Morissette's You Oughta Know. He played on Bust a Move. Remember Bust a Move? He's in the video for that too. Young MC. Bunch of stuff. He did all kinds of stuff, right? So what do we got for songs? We're at almost 6 minutes here. We got Stop. Great song. No One's Leaving. Ain't No Right. Obvious. Been Caught Stealing. 3 Days. Then She Did. Of Course. And Classic Girl. Some great songs on there. Stop is just really intense, really. I mean, just a good rocker, right? That's a good song. And 3 Days, of course, right? All good jams. I became a fan when I started working at Music Outlet, I think. So that's when I came around with them, because I remember selling a lot of the records, but I wasn't quite there yet. But the first song by Jane's Addiction that I ever loved was, I mean, I have to say it, it really was. It was Been Caught Stealing. So catchy, so good. Obviously, went back and listened to some of their other stuff and got into that Nothing Shocking record. Jane Says is awesome, especially the version that on an import that has that steel drum in it. That anyway, there's a great version out there. But Mark, what are you doing for song of the day? Come on, which one is it? Well, I just said it. It's got to be. It's Been Caught Stealing. That's your song of the day, Octane Friday. Love this song. Never get tired of it. Never gets old. Tell me your Jane's Addiction stories. Did you ever see them? Did you ever see them at Lollapalooza? What's your stories? Do you like them? I think their early name was Jane's Heroin Experiment. That's one of the ones they came up with. But they're like, maybe that's a little too obvious. So anyway, enjoy your song of the day. It's Octane Friday. Love Fridays. All right. As usual, I'll catch you on the flip side.